Hey guys, Brian here from Top Deck. So today we'll be bringing you a Labrynth deck profile. Now they just came out on Tactical Masters, and then I saw the archetype, I thought it was crazy, and I took it to locals, and guess what? I had got undefeated first place. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So getting straight into the deck profile, we have the two Labrynth. Now, we don't want to see this card too much. We want to search it. We played two just in case they out it. It doesn't search like the other field spells, so we only played two. Yeah. And then we have two of the Ariana. It's the best normal summon, it's the best special summon. However, we don't want to draw it too much because we are playing some more normal summons in the deck. We don't want to draw too many, so we're only playing two Arianas. Now we're playing one Ariane for the variety. There's a lot of lines that this card just enables, so you can't play without it. However, you don't want to see too many of it, so you only play one. You play one lovely Labrynth of the Silver Castle. Now this is your boss monster. If she sticks on the field, you're probably winning the game. If it sticks for 1 or 2 turns, it pops, it resets, it does everything you need it to. We're only playing one because you can play around certain cards like DD Crow. You can just don't send her to the graveyard or don't let her get banished. There's a lot of ways that you can play to keep her on the field or keep her in rotation, so you don't miss just having the one and you need the second. So yeah, and then of course we're playing 3 of the Shandrake Lees and 3 of the Torby. Now these serve the same purpose. Torby special summons itself and Chandra adds back to hand. Now that's very important because it prevents you from dying, number 1. Number 2, they can also use their effects on the field, right? Don't forget that they can use their effects on the field when they're summoned. A lot of the times you can bring them back using the field spell or themselves, and then you use it to set something in the end phase. It's amazing. It's also amazing going second. These cards I will absolutely max out on every time, whether I build the deck, how I build the deck. And then we played the one Archfiend. Now a lot of you guys might think, oh, like why is he playing Archfiend? It's a bad card. All it does is like a worse Faker effect, right? Worse Altergeist Faker. So your special summon this dude is massive, right? If you have different types of traps in the graveyard, against 400 for each different named normal trap, as well as it sets another card, so it's card advantage, but your opponent just won't play into it. But that could also be to your advantage. I'm mainly playing this to out the big monsters, to put some pressure on the board. This literally won me the finals today, so hopefully something better comes out. But before anything better comes out, like for example the new card that hasn't been released yet, we'll be playing him. And of course, if we're playing the Archfiend, we're also playing the Fair Welcome Labrynth. Now this is an unexpected thing that a lot of people don't play around. No one plays battle traps anymore, so we're playing just the one. And obviously, if you have the other Labrynth cards on the field, this just gains you so much advantage. The good thing about this is it can pop any card. So if they have a Eldlich the Golden Lord or anything that can't be destroyed, you can just target another card, pop it, and then you still gain the advantage. And then we're playing, of course, the 3 Welcome Labrynth. The 3 Welcome Labrynth, of course, is the best card. There's no questions, you just place 3. Don't forget about the Fiend Lock with that one. Don't cheat. Okay. And now we're playing 3 Super Polys and 2 Lava Golems. Now these are the going second cards for this deck because I don't want to give my opponents a free game 1 if I lose the dice roll. As one of you guys have said, this is our motto going forward: maximum consistency, efficiency, and that's the mindset I took to building this deck. So Super Poly is great going first, going second. Lava Golem, there's not a lot of things that can play around it. If this could be replaced for Ultimate Slayer, however, I don't want to lose to. There's some people that still side anti-spell for this deck. I don't know why. They flip anti-spell on me and I just give them the Lava Golem. It's almost impossible to play around tribute effects, unaffected monsters, bye-bye. So that's why we're main decking it. Again, I don't want to give them a free game. I want to have the best fighting chance going first or second against any deck. And then we have the absolutely best card in the deck, best monsters anyways, the absolute king Backjack. So this guy provides you consistency, so you can see the top 3 cards of your deck. You can get an extra trap to activate to generate advantage. What you want to do with this deck is basically outvalue your opponent every turn, because the little dudes like Torby and Chandrak Lear is expensive in terms of setting the card. It is good that they can't ash it because it's setting a card. Aside from that, yeah, there's not much to say about this card. It's just amazing. I'll max out on it every time if I could. You can discard the little dudes with this card, and then it just generates you even more. Yep. And then we play the 3 Pot of Extravagance. Pot of Extravagance, amazing. There's realistically 3 options in terms of pot for this deck. We can't duality, so duality is out of the question. There's Prosperity, Extravagance, as well as Desires. Now, Extravagance, obviously, it's just a draw 2 if you don't use your extra deck. And Prosperity is really good. However, we do want card advantage in this deck. The deck is already crazy consistent, so we want just card advantage, things to pitch, things to set. We want to see more cards rather than good cards, because almost every card in this deck is amazing. Yeah. And then Desires, I don't like to banish anything in the deck. A lot of the times you interact with your deck, whether it's special summoning, setting a card. I don't want to banish any of those. I want to have the grind game. So we're playing Extravagance. The next 3 is the best trap in this deck. You have Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. So one thing I want you guys to know is that it targets a card. It targets a card. It doesn't target just monsters. It plays great into back row decks. However, the only bad thing about this is that it could get ashed. However, I'd rather than ash this than welcome Labrynth. So it's very good card, probably best trap card released in Tactical Masters. And then we're playing the 3 Ice Dragon Prison. Great removal spell. You can special summon the boss monster back as well. You don't really need to use the banish effect. Of course, with the banish effect, it brings you a lot more advantage with the Labrynth cards up. Yeah, just an overall amazing card. I don't know why you wouldn't play it. Yeah, that's 3. And then we're playing the 3 Compulse. So the 3 Compulsory Evacuation Device. I initially didn't want to play this card. However, it says target 1 monster on the field. If you target 1 monster on the field, that means you're 1 as well. And your monsters trigger even if you out your own monster. If a monster leaves the field via your normal trap effect. So a lot of the times you can use this to dodge Veiler, Imperm, smashes, any sort of targeting effect. So this deck is all about playing smart. It's almost like I'm playing Altergeist, but more fun because well, it just interacts a lot more. Some special summons a lot more. It's very fun deck. It's very good. Undefeated today for a reason. Yeah. So Compulse. And then I'll say one of the best in terms of value trap cards. We're playing Dogmatica Punishment. With our extra deck, there's a lot of things we can go into. It provides an out for big monsters, well, relatively big monsters, and just provides value in general. So what we want to do with this deck is outvalue the opponent. Every card becomes a plus. This is a 1-for-1. It becomes a 1-for-2 if you have any of the Labrynth card up, just 1. Of course, if you have more, it goes +3, +4, +5. You want to outvalue your opponent. And then Dogmatica Punishment's already a 1-for-2. You can send Garura to draw 1. You can send Enters to pop another 1. You can just send a lot of things. I'll be going through my extra deck right now just to run you guys through how I really tackled this deck. So we're only playing 1 XYZ. Alright, we're only playing 1 XYZ, and that's the Dugaris. I have thought about playing the DDD. However, the DDD stuff is very high investment. You require 2 level 4, and then you make the rank 5 dude that burns for 1,000, and then you can make the big Zeus machine king dude with the 3k attack, 3k defense pendulum monster. Yeah, it's a format Zeus. It's a format Zeus, 5-mat Zeus, whatever it is, but it takes up too much space in the extra deck that I want to utilize to just lock myself into a Zeus line. Because your level 4 girls, they generate you so much advantage, you don't really want to lose that. And Dugaris, it draws 2, it gets OTK, it revives 1. It's just such a versatile card, and that's why I'm playing him. And then for the fusion lineup, we're playing 2 enters. Obviously, we're playing Punishment. Of course, there is space for Ultimate Slayers as well. If you guys are interested in playing Ultimate Slayers, definitely in consideration for the deck. I'll test it out more and let you guys know. And then because we play the Super Poly, we are playing the Super Poly targets. So we're playing Mud Dragon as well as Garura. I'll be playing more Mud Dragons if I had more. This just generates works so well with the deck in terms of punishment, potentially Ultimate Slayers if we play it, as well as the obviously the Super Poly. A lot of the times you can link this dude off for Phoenix, for anything, and then it just draws you a card. You next 0, you go plus. Of course, outvaluing is the goal of this deck. And then for the link lineup, we're playing 1 Beat Cop. Very cool. You guys might have saw this in Euros. I just want to protect my queen, alright? Protect my lovely Labrynth, protect my Labrynth. These 2 are the main targets for Beat Cop. Obviously, a lot of the times I do just, I don't go into this one a lot. It's more of a win more card. I'm still working on the extra deck, so let me know down in the comments below what you guys are playing for your extra deck. Give me some ideas, and we will work on the deck together. And then, of course, we're playing the 1 Dark. It enables the OTK line with access code. We're playing access code. It also helps us get into our Unicorn. We're playing Unicorn. Yeah, so this is basically the OTK line, the generate advantage. A lot of boss monsters are dark as well, so you can just take the boss monster, or like a lot of useful monsters are dark, so you can utilize their monsters to your best. And access code and Unicorn, you don't really have to think about it. It's staples. And especially Unicorn as well, it's a Fiend. If you get Fiend Lock, no worries. You can still go into the Nightmare package. Yeah. And of course, talking about the Nightmare package, we are playing the 1 Griffin, 1 Phoenix. The Griffin doesn't really come up. I probably, there's a lot of flex spots in the extra deck I'm still testing. I was thinking because of the little dudes, they special summon themselves, and when I accumulate too much advantage on the board, because this deck does get kind of out of hand in terms of zoning. If you do get ahead, I just want to link things away for something like extremely useful. This can set a trap as well. It's just such an amazing card. I don't think I went into it today. However, in testing, it came up once or twice. I'll probably change this out, but right now it's cool. Now, Phoenix, a lot of the times I don't want to get smashes. I don't want to deal with a lot of back row. It just provides more options for the deck. We want versatility because the deck's already consistent and explosive. And then for the last 2, we're playing the Abomination. Also, I don't really play into this guy. And then we're playing the Underworld Goddess. Provides an out to towers. This deck struggle with towers. You just drop this on them and then they can't do anything. And then the Abomination provides a pop every end of the turn, and anytime a card is destroyed by battle or pop a card effect, it can pop another card respectively. So just advantage. That's what the deck is about. So onto the side deck, we have 3 evenly matched. Crazy card, you can't not play it. So that's our going second card, along with 3 Sphere Mode. Now, Sphere Mode and Lava Golem are things that people just can't really play around. Lava Golem more so than Sphere Mode. But I want the Sphere Mode in terms of crazy decks, in terms of their board. Right, their board unbreakable. You just give them an egg and you're happy days. Of course, we're playing the last Lava Golem. We want to max on the numbers. We don't really use our normal summon. That's why I'm playing 2 Ariana, sorry. Yeah. And then for the back row protection, we're playing the Solemn Judgment. It's really cool. And we're playing the Lord of Heavenly Prison. Now, of course, Judgment, you all know, you all love this card. It protects your back row. It stops the Splight normal summon. It's just very versatile card. We will be the reason why we don't main it is because they don't really have back row outs, and I don't really want to be this is not a normal trap card. It doesn't generate enough advantage for us. but it's more for protection purposes, so it's in the side deck. Same thing with Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Lord of the Heavenly Prison sets our Extravagance, sets our Welcome Labrynth. You can do a lot of things with this card, provides a big body. Just do a lot for back row decks. What a good card, right? What a good card released. Big shout outs to Konami for releasing Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Now I don't play 3 because it bricks. Yeah, just to add. And then also we're playing the Gamma package. Now we really don't like our Welcome getting ashed. A lot of ash is probably our biggest counterplay to this deck. So obviously you don't straight out lose to it. However, it does set you back quite a bit. But if they don't have ash, this is a great going second card, even great going first, because a lot of times you don't really put a monster on board. You're just trying to generate advantage with your traps, with your Labrynth cards. Yeah, so that's the deck profile, guys. Comment down below what you play, what I could improve. The deck is still new. Let's work on the deck together. And with all that being said, this is Brian from Top Deck, out.